Hello everyone, this is Gaith again. In the previous lectures, we have seen how we can connect to the DJI server, and we have printed out our DJI model, the drone that we got in our hand. For me, I got Mavic Mini, if you remember. Now I will show you how we can get the camera feed or the FPV from the drone, how you can watch your drone stream, okay, your drone's video stream, of course. And now here I opened the pod file, and inside the pod file, your pod file should be pod DJI SDK iOS. Delete this and type this one, pod DJI UX SDK iOS beta. We will be using this library from now on. This library has the DJI SDK that we delete right now, so we don't need to install that twice. So save this and then type here inside your terminal, inside your directory folder, type pod install. Now you should see something called installing DJI SDK iOS, DJI UX SDK iOS beta, and etc. and also DJI widget. So all of these libraries or frameworks or whatever, they are already included within this line of code or the UX SDK beta version for iOS devices. Okay, great. So from now on, we will be working with this workspace. Okay. So basically what we have got here in our app delegate, we define the product communication manager that is doing the registration or checking the registration status of our drone app. Now I will show you how you can get the camera feed, but before doing that we have to go to the info.plist file and insert some protocols. Okay, so we will say supported. You should type supported external accessory protocols, and then you should add these four protocols. The first one is com.tgi.common. I will copy paste that for just making sure not to type anything wrong. And then we need com.dgi.video, and also make sure to type all of these correctly as me, com.dgi.protocol and com.dgi.logiclink. Okay, so these four protocols are necessarily to make the DJI SDK working properly with your app or in your app, and make the communication fine for us. Okay. Also, as well as you need to add some privacy, which is the Bluetooth one. Bluetooth always usage description. For example, you can say DJI SDK needs to use or to the usage of Bluetooth of this device. Okay, so you need this and this as well. Okay. Okay, cool. Next, we will import in the previous product communication manager, we have imported DJI SDK, but this time we will import in our view controller, we will import the DJI UX SDK beta. Okay, Control B to make sure that the pod installation is or went good with us. So it's building. It takes a few seconds. Okay, it gives build succeeded. Okay, now we will be inserting the FPV widget from this library to our review controller. To do this, you have to define inside your review did load, you have to define FPV widget that is coming from the DUX beta FPV widget class. Okay, and then you just do fpv widget dot install on self or in self as it says. Now let's run this on our let's say on our simulator on I think, yeah, iPad mini 6th generation, and let's make sure that the our bridge is connecting, or we will be use the bridge way with this debug ID. Let's see if this works with us. So of course I have already got my physical device iOS connecting to our remote controller, and connecting to our the remote controller is connecting to our drone, to Mavic Mini drone. Wow, great. See, we can see the camera feed from our drone and it says Mavic Mini camera. But as you can see here, we like the drone constraints or the drone height and width of the basic view is not stretched out to the whole screen. So we have to find a way if we want to make it the full width and height of the current screen. So I have like found a solution, a simple, very simple solution that is you go to this class, you open this class, the DUX beta FPV widget, that of course the DJI developers have write or have written. So here you should look for something called, what is it? Yeah, here. If you look here inside the view did load, you will find something called view.translate auto resizing mask into constraints equal to false. If you change this to true, yeah, of course, it says because this is a from the library you already installed, so you have to make unlock to try if you want to change something. So you need permission. So make unlock, and of course I will suggest this to the DJI developers. Try to contribute to this. Change this to true, and then try to run again here. And now we should see the camera feed, or the FPV is now stretched out to the whole screen, as you can see here. So basically, if you run on your physical device, also this will work, and you will see the view or the camera feed is installed to your current view, any view, even if you switch to any other iOS device. So this is for this lesson. Thanks, and see you next time.